All right. Hey, Chris. How's it going? You were muted by default on the way in, I think. There you are.
Hey,
How's it going?
good. How are you?
Not too bad. All right. Lamont will be joining us a little bit later. He had to grab some lunch.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Good. Can you still hear me?
I can. All right. Uh, add. Okay. Let's. Is there any in particular that you wanted to take a look at, or anything you want to go through, work through, get some feedback on, anything like that?
I don't think so right now.
Okay.
Actually, there's one in here that Lamont is on. So,
Okay. We can wait for him to join in. He'll and he can respond for himself. Okay. Let's take a look at number 2998. Verify partial doubles. Oh, there's still some work going on there. All right, 3038.
This is like a styling issue, it looks like.
Yeah.
And then Rubicop will say, you're not using this variable or something somewhere, maybe. Unused local variables.
Yeah. So we got a thumbs down from maintainer, so it needs an absolute majority of maintainers to move forward. So I'm actually gonna make sure Dan's a committer. I think he is. Normally I would have had this up in another window already, but gotta check the maintainer's file. Yes, he is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So okay. Oh, and so fix the labels here too. This auto in progress thing is kind of annoying. Okay. And of course, I'd lost my search. There we go. All right, next up, 3048. Remove Unix-specific assumptions from the audit runner.
This seems reasonable.
Which one?
Oh yeah, the Unix specific audit.
Lamont, sir.
I
Cool.
just don't know what spec infra helper and spec infra help. I'm guessing that's what he needed to add to get past that error that he was having.
But the Unix one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you move on? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just pinged maintainers for some more feedback.
In the issue that he had, he said he was getting errors about undefined method set. I imagine that's what's coming from these helpers.
Yeah, because
And they use, yeah, I use that little bit of, yep, makes sense.
yeah.
Cool.
All right, 3062. And yeah, missing CLA. Obvious fix.
I mean, that one's obvious, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of. I don't think the code is bad either way.
Yeah, I mean,
It's. We don't really need to take that one, right?
yeah.
I mean, it's. I don't know. I can read either of those. Both of them
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah, memorializes it in a local variable, which never gets referenced again. Who cares?
Right, and the
It
return
still falls out of scope and is going to get garbage collected.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Not having it equal is kind of. I guess if that's your particular OCD. I'm not particularly that OCD about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, yeah, if he doesn't have a CLA, I mean, he should sign the CLA. If not, I just.
Oh, he's trying to fall under the obvious fix rule. He
Oh,
didn't include it in the message, but
I would include it in the PR. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. 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 I don't know what this one here. Well, let's see. I don't know what it says here. Let's see. Yeah. All right. If they want to, they can resurrect it. But next up, 3067. Allow knife status to filter by environment. Tom May, that's a shady character. Let's
In terms of our spec styling, has Chef started to move towards the let over like instance variables?
I've seen a lot of let.
Yeah.
I believe the nice thing about let is it reinstantiates it for each of the test cases.
Yeah, so let's generally better than instance variables. Sometimes just using like a method is even better than let though sometimes. It's like when you start, let starts getting convoluted. Sometimes you have lots of before blocks that override various different things, and there are cases where you just want to use Ruby.
Mm.
But like generally like this, I would take all the at knifes and convert that to a let.
Yeah, that was part of my question.
Yeah. All right. Let's get.
So technically, like dev tools too.
Is knife really?
Yeah, I think knife is technically dev tools if you want to get the category.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is. So, all right. And okay. Oh, in progress. Was that Was that in progress thing something that we plan to do, or is that something Nathan's just trying?
No, that's being added by Waffle because somebody set up a waffle board on
Oh,
exactly.
okay. Okay, because yeah, like everything gets slapped with in progress. Oh, so Chris, you threw a PR in there.
Yeah, we discussed this on Monday, and a couple commented on it.
I think ultimately we may want to write our own waffle board or something like that, our own waffle.
Yeah.
We can actually waffle follow what we do.
Is Waffle like Trello in a way?
Yeah, except it sucks in your GitHub issues for project and lets you build to a Kanban board on the GitHub issues, but it's depending on the projects you have and the filters that you need to apply, it's really generalized. It's not very. It's not easy to filter it down. So, excuse me. All right. So, 448.
So is Dan agreeing with me or not?
That's what I was just trying to figure out. So,
let me know if Dan's agreeing with me or not.
yeah. All right. All right. So. So I think he is saying it's fine because that's what we do now, though it's not how we want to go forward.
Well, I think he's saying that like none of the other plugins swallow errors. They just rely on
Ojai 7 to do it, or Ojai to do it?
the outer layer of Ojai to do it, yeah. So, and then we need to build the ability to have a plugin raise a critical error and abort the entire Ojai run.
Okay.
And this would be a use case for doing that. Because if you put the hint in for soft layer, wait, this is soft layer. This is the thing we need to revert, isn't it? It's using a DNS thing that's yeah. So I think this may have a much larger issue.
Yeah, this is soft layer. This is so he did rebase, but
Oh no, it's Cloud Stack. Okay. Cloud Stack.
so yeah, he's basically.
Okay, well I think Dan's agreeing with me.
So what do other plugins? Yeah, because if other plugins throw an error, they don't add any of their attributes, correct?
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
He's inventing a new thing, which is not something that anything else does, and not something we would want in the future, and would be wrong in the future. So it's sort of leaving a little landmine behind.
Yeah.
So Still not the right thing to do, but the solution isn't the right thing either.
What's okay? So, yeah. Chris, did you want to weigh in on that line of thinking? Given that was a
I'm
period.
reading through it here in a sec.
Pardon?
I'm reading through it here in a. I'm reading
Okay.
through your comment. I mean, I'm generally +1 on everything that you guys are saying. I'm not really certain why he's trying to do that.
Well, I know why. It's because he wants to key off of the fact that that image is running soft layer and not something else. And so he checks just for that top level attribute. The problem is if that soft layer attribute is, or if it's hinted to discover soft layer, it's always, even if that node's not on soft layer, it's always going to end up with that soft layer metadata because it'll throw an exception and swallow it and still create that top level node, giving you potentially wrong behavior.
Mm.
And that's just not how any of the other plugins operate. All right. Moving right along. Excuse me. Where's my mute here? I just can't shake that cough. So looks like there's still some stuff going on here. Next up, 3077. Oh. Lamont, this is your PR. Is this still a work in progress?
Oh yeah, still working on this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's recent.
Okay. Ag. No, 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 no. Okay. So 1A is the right way to do this. Create the script block, but Excel validates the syntax. But instead of launching PowerShell again, just execute the script block. So, all right. All right. So that one's still in progress. Let's flag that one with correct category, Windows, and all right. Here we go. We got one from Kartik. This has been an issue for a bunch of people with enterprise environments where they have home drives set to a location in the file system or a file share. All right. right, let's get some. Shift core and pending maintainer review. Fixing and locking and unlocking users on SmartOS. All right, so we're waiting for contributor response. And this is Enterprise Linux specifically. SmartOS isn't that anyway. I don't know what it falls under as far as maintainers. Probably just core.
Solaris?
Solaris?
Closest to Solaris.
Okay. $3092, remove redundant parentheses.
I generally don't like removing redundant parentheses.
Yeah.
Particularly don't like it because you're making a method call and then you have an if after it. Right. So I agree with BTM.
Yep. There's a space there, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not fixing the space issue, but
Yeah. I mean, this is one of those things where it's like, anyway. Although I guess he says that Kaiser wrote most of the rest of it and didn't use parentheses. I don't know. I just feel like it's better handled with larger cleanups on style or something like that.
yeah. Well, and I think he wrapped it in parens to make sure that that whole thing was considered the.
Right, so you understood that with the F hanging off of it.
Yeah.
So that was deleted. I would just delete the space between the output, between the UI output method and the parens. But yeah.
Moving right along. Reduce size of JSON nested entries.
Yeah, we're sort of actively talking about that one. And there were some unrelated blow-ups and things like that.
Yeah, we still got some failing tests.
Yeah, but those are unrelated.
They are?
Yeah. The guard interpreter stuff. This has nothing to do with guard interpreter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I was just slightly curious about why we're getting stack level too deep out of FFI Agile or whatever on FreeBSD. It seems weird because you should
Oh,
exception.
we were hitting stack level 2D. We were hitting that on Ojai in the builds
Okay.
with FFI. We'd filed something about that
On
on Ojai's build. Let's see.
You talking about those UTF things?
well, there's ETF stuff, yeah.
Yeah, where it was trying to write out the JSON,
Yeah.
but it was blowing up.
Check under issues there.
Yeah.
I filed one like last Wednesday.
So I removed that by removing 193 from Travis.
If you 496 there. But yeah,
Yeah.
I did notice the 193 moved that.
Right, so I removed 193 from Travis, so that can probably be.
Okay. So, yeah, so let's see. So the builds, yeah. Let's see if this is still failing for something else. Yeah, now it's Ruby 2.12. That, I think, blew it up as well. Yeah.
Ruby 2.12. What? So
That was the same error that we were seeing on Ruby 193.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And it's intermittent.
Yep.
That's stupid.
It was intermittent, and it wasn't always all rubies. It was, sometimes it was 193, sometimes it was 212, sometimes it was 2.
Yeah. Encoder 21. FFI Agile. Yeah, I think that's encoder RB. Yeah, so that's going to be down inside of the C functions.
Yeah, because what was funny, or what was odd, was master was passing, but it would fail here, even with just a change, or it would fail in the PR, even with just a change to the README MD.
Yeah, I mean, so the problem here is that you're trying to encode a non-UTF-8 string somewhere. The problem is that Agile doesn't give you back a good indication of what is blowing up. So, yeah, I don't know if FFI Agile can be patched to give back a better error. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Just sounded familiar, so I think that.
Yeah, so it's not related to this thing though.
No.
So this is different.
Okay.
We're going backwards and forwards on this thing.
Okay. So this is still in progress, and take this. Do we have a free beastie tag? If not, we should.
Yeah, we need one now.
BSD. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's refresh this. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
Am I missing? Is there only 13 pull requests in here? That's good. Yeah, because there's
pull requests.
there's a lot more pull requests. I filtered out ready to merge and waiting for contributor response.
Right.
I should probably include waiting for contributor response because some of those might have changed because nobody updates them.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Yeah. Actually, since we looked through everything else that didn't have it, I'm going to filter it down to just waiting for contributor response.
Go sort by least recently updated down at the bottom.
All right. We'll hit either one more where we actually talk for a bit, or two quick ones, and then we have our engineering all hands meeting.
Yep.
So, all right. So first one: Upstart provider should obey the supports reload.
If jobs that run once in a certain event, the host name and password, notes for reload. Error code of 1 will be returned by this reload. Suppose we have false support for service, so we're ignoring it. Let's restart copy, which is a reload. What? Are you going to upstart to try? Yeah. No CLA. That's going to be a showstopper.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if he had an old CLA and hasn't migrated yet.
Right.
Yeah. Because Cerner had marked it CLA verified before, but
we really do need to push people to get it CLA verified in Supermarket, though, because otherwise it wastes our time.
Yep.
Every single time that happens, it wastes our time.
So let's
So, oh.
let's see.
English has reload command call system. Presumably this executes the reload command. else if Unisys starts reload, then Unisys is going to reload John else. Reload. So, huh? Seems like, yeah, I'm kind of with Dan, where, like, if you got a reload command, run it. If you don't, then run the reload command, and then rescue the exception if it occurs and raise the unsupported action, because it doesn't support reload. So,
Yeah. Now, see if it finds that thing anymore.
like, it just seems really unnecessarily fussy to do the supports reload thing.
So just close it.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, it more or less works the way that it is. It's just that it's going to give you a shell-out error. The only thing we're really doing is forcing you to put supports reload in there, and then raising a different exception. And then if you say that it's... I don't get the use case, so I'm sort of with Dan.
Okay. And this is set out there for almost a year, so. Or it was initially submitted.
9 months or something like that. So
Last comment from a human was on. It was a year ago, almost.
oh, it was, and this was what?
Supermarket just kind of came back around in November.
Right. Oh, January 18th. I see. And then May 20th. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
God.
closed.
Yeah. Close it. Incomplete contribution.
Okay. All right, and that kind of takes us to time. So.
Yep.
That has been that's been it for this developer office hours. And Chris, thanks for coming and hanging out again.
All right. Thanks a lot.
And we'll catch you later.
All right. See you.